bill. This is in the Constitution of the state of California. But I'd like to report back from staff on what city services, if any, could be reserved only for those who are citizens of the United States or who are working here and are here legally. I recognize the practical aspect of that, of such a policy. The services the city provides are really basic urban services. We pick up your trash, we have a police and fire department. There may not be a practical reality to withholding services from anyone, because it may be in the greater public good to make sure that the trash is picked up. It may not be practical to make sure that everyone has identification who might use one of our pools. No one is saying that you can't speak any language you want in the city of Bakersfield. I don't think we would really change many of our practices. We currently will provide an interpreter if someone, typically Spanish-speaking, comes to the microphone during a public hearing or during public statements. We usually have one of our officers who is bilingual and is able to interpret for us and interpret for the speaker. I look forward to comments from the public, and apologize that I do have to leave early. I'm not leaving because I don't want to hear what you have to say. I'm going to tape of the meeting, and I will listen to the comments. And I do appreciate your attendance tonight.
My priority from where I sit up here is substance, not symbolism. The purpose of city government is to provide municipal services to our citizens, and I believe that our council does its best work when we concentrate on that task. My analysis of Councilmember Couch's resolutions as we go forward will focus on whether they advance our goals of providing services to our citizens. If it appears that any of these resolutions would actually advance the goal of immigration enforcement and immigration reform in a meaningful, substantive way, I would consider supporting them. But I will not support them just to jump on a bandwagon. On the issue of city services being reserved for citizens or legal residents, which city services? And Councilmember Couch is not proposing a specific list tonight, but I, in thinking about this, want to raise a couple of questions. Police services, for example. Do we expect our police officers to only help crime victims who have legal status, so that we let the bad guys get away if a shooting or robbery or rape victim is here illegally? Fire services. Before our firefighters extinguish a house fire, are they supposed to check on the occupant's legal status? Trash pickup, Councilmember Couch has indicated that probably is impractical to distinguish based on legal status. I don't think any of us wants to require park employees to check little kids' legal status before they're admitted to a spray park or a swimming pool. Most of all, I would ask citizens who are inclined to support Councilmember Couch's resolutions to understand something important about the city of Bakersfield. The city of Bakersfield does not provide any welfare services, hospital or medical services, or education services to anyone. So a city resolution would have absolutely no effect on those legitimate areas of concern. That would be county or state, not city of Bakersfield.
My name is Christian Rodier. When I went down to Mexico to serve on a mission, I did so legally, and every day I studied the language, and I asked, where's the reciprocity? I want to say
we have fixed so that each one of the council members will give information on the contribution of immigrants to our economy here in Kern County. Many of the undocumented are agricultural workers. I want to remind the council that back in the 40s, Kern County passed a resolution to ban both the grapes of wrath. These were the farm workers that came from the Dust Bowls at that time. We know that we had prosperity in Kern County here against African Americans. Now it seems the tide is now the discrimination against Latino undocumented immigrants, and this is a horrible resolution, divisive, negative. It doesn't help anybody. with the contributions of the undocumented people, they sustain the economy. They are workers. They contribute with their sweat equity, with the money that they pay in taxes. That actually also supports the members here sitting at the City Council. So we want you to read this information so that you get informed on this. There are 27 cities in California that have declared themselves sanctuary cities, including Fresno, Watsonville, and many other cities. Over 100 cities in the United States of America. We have listed them all here. So we would hope that you will take this information, that you will read it, and stop this anti-immigrant bashing that is going on. We are also providing. Raquel is here from her family's here from Rosedale, and we have 15. We have this package also with letters from merchants in City Councilman's district, Mr. Contis district, that are against your resolution.
For years, this council has made significant strides in working towards integrating all citizens of this great city. As mentioned by Mr. Parra, this city has adopted a sister city in Querétaro, Mexico, has forged a strong relationship with Wakayama, Japan, but this single proposal has regrettably created a sense of racial tension amongst all members of the Latino community. In one fell swoop, Mr. Crouch has created a division, not only with Latinos, but many members of this county. And as a first-generation American, I was appalled and insulted when I learned of Mr. Couch's proposals, and I asked myself why. But I find myself compelled to recall a statement by Mr. Will Rogers, who said, "A true statement resolves problems, keeping in mind future generations. A politician resolves problems by looking at the next election." Thank you very much.
This is America. I thought that when we voted out 209, we voted out preferential treatment. Preferential treatment is anything that they said which someone else had a up. If you're a receptionist, you apply for a receptionist, you'll find that the majority of the jobs asked you to be bilingual. You're an American citizen. Why should you have to be bilingual?